So I made a video on my channel when I first started it. It's about 2 minutes long. It's just me in the car after I came back from work going to gym, and I said I chose the DCA, which is investing into the game, over my broken phone. And come to today where I'm in a villa in Thailand with the boys, I'm very glad that I did that. I've actually got that same phone here with me today for the Thai SIM. As you can see, she was completely whitewashed, massive white line over the front of the screen, and I was trading on that at work every single day without fail, using the triple model system, literally every single day without fail on this phone. And if I just chose to get this phone fixed, and that's only a little bit of money, but back in them times I was scratching for every single penny for the month. Like, it was down to the T what I needed, like expense wise, and I was living literally with like probably about 1,700 coming in every month, and like all my bills, everything. After that, I'm just like, I've said I'm going to invest this amount into the game every month, and I did. I kept investing. I kept buying funded accounts, investing into a live, and building things slowly, and everything's fallen into place. But if I didn't decide back then, just have that mindset of nothing is more important than this thing I'm chasing right now, not even my phone, which is, to most of us nowadays, I can't lie, it's literally like a part of your body, it's a part of you, your phone. And I chose this, I chose working towards this instead of the phone, which is a bare necessity if you think about it, which is crazy. And I'm so glad that I did that. And the moral of the story really is that part of getting to where you want to get to is making it mean everything for that specific period of time. Like, at that time I was absolutely dialed in. I just this was all I cared about. And it's hard because once you level up, you start to slowly have periods where you do drop off, and you're like, you feel like you don't have that same fire that you once had. But there's ways around that. Adding to the pressure, obviously had the comfort of having the job as like an extra income while I was trading and building my business, and that was obviously a stable. That was just so nice just to have coming in every month. Everything is all certain and sweet, but when you're doing that, you do find everything just is repetitive day after day, and that can be good for building habits in them early phases and making sure you've got structure in your day so you can repeat the same things every single day regardless. But it gets to a point where you're just like, fucking hell, can I do this anymore? It's literally the same thing every single day. And then you go, I went to Switzerland in February with my fiance, and it was unreal. It was literally like, this is paradise. Like, we're there, everyone's got so much bread, and in the little village we stayed in, you're walking through, everyone's absolutely dripped out in designer gear, and it's just like, oh my days, this is mad. Like, this is attainable. There's people living like this all over the world. Like, everywhere you go, you find Donnies that are making bread, and you just carry on through them times. But once that safety net goes, that's an added level of pressure within itself. Like, yeah, you know, you've got a chance of being profitable, like making a good return in art every single month. There's a chance, but everything has to be calculated, everything has to be done correctly. And even so, sometimes you just got to take a risk. You may not have enough, you may not have anything, and you're just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to take this risk and take the next step. Because when you get content in your current situation for too long, that's usually what starts to like produce ruts. You just like, you've been grinding for so long now, you've been like putting in these habits every single day, you've been putting in this work, and then all of a sudden it's just like, it's the same shit every day, I'm getting bored. Then boom, you just fall back in to bad habits. That's why it's so important that once you've made progress in this game, which you will, that you just enjoy life a bit more, give yourself a bit more freedom, so that every day isn't the exact same. Like, you can wake up and you could go to a different place. I could take my fiance to a different location. I could go anywhere, you know what I'm saying? It's just having that chance to do anything you really like is worth more than anything to me. And if you're watching this and agree, like, you know what I'm saying, when sometimes you've just got to put that first and slog at it for a bit, which is what I done. I put the trading before anything. I didn't hit the gym. I didn't do anything remotely. I was like just working on myself and grinding and just trying to improve, and that benefited me so much. Like, if I didn't do that, I would not be the man I am today, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. I'm incredibly grateful for the trading club, absolute fucking legends in there. Big Berg, Big Willows, all the boys, Rio, Tyler, everyone in there, top G's. Really has changed my life, you know, in many ways. And it is, even though I've made progress, it's the start of the journey, really. If you look at it, things in the long run, I haven't been in the game for long. It's only going to more time in the game. The more things compound, the better the results are going to be, and it's crazy to think what the next step up is from here, and then the step after that, which is looking in hindsight, but you've always got to just focus on the now, you know. You've always just got to focus on this present moment, rip everything that needs to be done in the day, then you can enjoy yourself. Don't leave any stones unturned, and just fight for what you want. If you really want something in life, you have to fight for it. Even if you make mistakes, even if you fuck up, you've got to just make it work. You've got to make it right. You've got to stick at it. I got to many points in various different things in life, not just trading, where shit gets hard, shit gets really tough. It's brutal, and it's like, damn, like, this is heavy. Like, what the fuck kind of situation am I in right now? But every single time you get through it, and every single time you come out on the other side, and things end up being better over a long period of time. That's the thing. Everything takes time. Nothing's going to heal overnight. Nothing's going to fix overnight. You're not going to be better instantly overnight. You need to wait for time to come through and compound, and it will work out. You just have to be steady with it, and every day needs to be the same. Every day needs to be the same, but like I say, you can switch up where you're at. You can switch up minor things in the day just to make it better, but all of them solitary habits that need doing, they need to be done every single day, because if they're not done, you're not moving the ball at all. You're not moving the needle. If you're starting out with trading, it might be making sure you're getting that back testing in every day, making sure you're actively checking the charts, setting alerts every morning, up to date with your model, you know and trust what you're doing, getting hours cranked out in back testing, so you have various years of data to be like, all right, I trust this shit. I know I'm not going to stray off this model every single time. I'm going to execute it without fail. You need to have the trust within yourself, because it's all well and good going to a mentor like Berg, like the TTC, like myself, and getting their strategy, but if you haven't tested it, like, you're never going to believe it yourself. Like, you could even be someone's mentee or someone's student or in someone's community and have access to their model and trade it. But if you haven't done the back testing yourself, you genuinely just can never fully trust it. It's not cemented in your mind, all right, this shit works, so what the fuck am I doing? Why am I looking at other little strategies on tickers? Why am I adding little indicators into the mix? What is the purpose? There's absolutely no purpose at all. You literally need to just build the data set. It doesn't take long. It takes you like a fucking few days or a week to crank out some serious data. Trust it. Trust the system you're trading, and then trade it. There's a reason so many of us, man, are consistent and are out here, because we all have the data and we trust what we're doing. We know exactly what we're doing. So we execute without having to look at the noise, without having to think about what am I looking at in the charts in the morning. You already know exactly what you're looking for in the morning. It's easy. It's just a piece of piss. You're like, oh, bang, 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 few noties go off, set some orders, cushy, days a day. And you don't care about it as much because it's so mundane. Trading becomes incredibly boring when you when you do it for a long period of time, because it is literally, if you're doing it right, it literally is the same thing every day, looking for the same thing. win, loss, 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 win, win, loss, 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 loss. Like, who cares? It's just another number. It's just another bit filled into the sheet. That's the mindset you got to have if you want to be a profitable day trader. And if you want to get the ball rolling with things, start off, learn the foundations, learn the basics. We have actually just launched up the TTC Prep School, which covers the two of the three main models, the LRV system, the full mech, has countless things about fully trading foundations, the full basics, everything you need to know, R, back testing, live trading sessions, everything of the sort. Get yourself in there in the description. I think it's works out about £2 something a day, nothing too cheap, about a coffee, something like that, coffee a day. And then if you actually want some personalized fucking serious boot camp shit, Ignis 1-to-1, link in the description. See you boys in a bit.